the upbringing, you growing up. What was that like? How was that?
So I'm not one of these dudes to be like, bro, I'm gutter, I'm this, I'm that. Man, I had a perfect example of what a man was in my life by my father. My parents has been together for 36, 37 years now, and it's a beautiful thing. I grew up in a 3-parent household, my mom, my father, and my grandmother. And I knew what a woman was, not a bad bitch.
Okay, what's the difference?
A woman.
Okay. A
bad bitch is a person who's just, girl, I'm a bad bitch. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I look the part, but I don't act the part.
Okay.
And it's a lot of women who are bad bitches. And I say bitches in a way, not to degrade a woman, but just to go off the aesthetic of what they deem is a boss chick. Now, a woman for me is handling your own, but knowing how to cater to a man's needs.
Right.
Right? And I think a lot of times when you get that aesthetic of like, I'm a boss bitch, like I'm a this, I'm a that. No, baby, like, but you can't cook.
Okay.
You don't know when to be quiet. You don't know how to allow a man to lead.
Right.
Now, a lot of women, now the kickback of that is be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet for the man and handle his business. That's what they say. Or I'm gonna be vulnerable. I'm gonna be submissive to a man and handle his business. That's what they're gonna say. So what is your?
But it's ways to do it, and I'm not just about to sit up there and beat up my queens.
No, I ain't saying like that.
But I'm also gonna also tell the men to start being men, bro.
Right.
Absolutely.
Real, bro. Yeah.
That sucker shit should not be rewarded.
And what sucker shit? So
when a person carries himself social media wise, and it's a fraud in real life.
Okay.
One and only response to Cam Newton's interview, and if you didn't see it, here's the gist. You can only be a bad bitch or a true woman if you fulfill a man's needs. Okay. Let them speak. So, or you let them lead. Okay. Fair enough.
What's she talking about?
No, not fair enough. It's 2022, babe. Wake up. Also, you've got me messed up. If you think I am doing things for a grown-ass man that he is fully capable of doing himself. I married a man, not a baby. Thank you very much. I will be a great wife someday. Believe that. But I am not at your every beck and call. You know why? Because I'm living my own life too, babe.
Oh, my God.
Period. Yeah, Cam, that wasn't it. Wasn't it?
Man.
Yikes.
These girls that have a BBL but can't make a BLT. So you mean to tell me you're not willing to do anything for your husband because he's not a child, he's a grown man, and he should be able to do them things for himself. But you expect him to pay for all the bills, don't you? You expect him to pay for the drinks, to pay for the food, to pump the gas, hold the door open, paint the back porch, and God forbid an axe murderer walks into the house. You expect for him to literally risk his life, yet you're not even willing to reciprocate value in any kind of way. That's like going to a job interview and saying, I don't want to do anything, but I still want the job. Why are women okay with serving their bosses people who can get them fired and replaced in a day, but won't serve their husband, somebody who's devoted their entire lives to them? And that's the problem with modern women. Y'all don't want to reciprocate value. Y'all want a man to maintain his traditional role, yet y'all get to do whatever you want. To be considered to be valuable, you have to offer value to other people. Y'all refuse to do that, and then you get surprised when you get replaced by just another pretty face because that's all you have to offer. Here's an example of offering a man value so that you're harder to replace as a woman. I make videos. That means my wife takes care of everything outside of the videos so that I can focus on what makes us the most money. She knows all my favorite meals and she knows how I like them prepared. When I need to travel, she knows the companies I like to fly with and she knows the hotels that I like to stay in. Also, she plugs in the information so that I get flight miles. She also books the car rental. She helps me stay active in my family life. Sometimes because I'm so busy with the videos, I'll forget birthdays. She goes, oh, remember your sister's birthday is in a couple weeks. Make sure you get her something. Mom's birthday is next week, whatever it may be. She keeps me up to date with those things so that I stay engaged with my family because that's important. These are just a few examples, but I hope I'm painting a picture. If I wanted to replace my wife, I couldn't just replace her with a pretty face because she knows the specific things that I enjoy. I'm not saying this is the best way to do it, and I'm not saying this is how you have to do it, but the idea that you expect a man to do everything for you, but you're not gonna do anything for him because he's not a child is freak shit. Y'all say y'all want these super successful men, but y'all have conflating ideas of what that means. Y'all want a man to be able to lead a team to a Super Bowl or lead a company, but you don't think that same man is gonna wanna lead his household? I personally think the red pill community is having a decent effect. I'm starting to see more and more men start to wake up to this stuff, and these conversations are being had more often in pop culture. Due to the sexual liberation and feminist movement teaching women that it's okay to manipulate and take advantage of men, men are starting to learn that good character is far more important than just good looks. Actually, go back in the video where that girl's talking, close your eyes and ask yourself, is this what you want to hear for the next 60 years? Is this the kind of person that you want to marry? Not only is Cam Newton talking about a preference, which we know men are not allowed to have, there's always some word to shame a man that has a preference. If he doesn't want his wife to be fat, he's a fat shamer. If he doesn't want his wife to have been around the block, he's a slut shamer. If he wants his wife to be a traditional woman, he's sexist. Heck, if he wants his wife to be a real woman, as in a biological woman, he's called transphobic. But also, Cam Newton was absolutely right when he said some women just don't know when to be quiet. I've seen men take many a ass whoopings trying to defend a woman that just didn't know when to shut up. Remember this video?
Shut up! Shut up!
She told you to shut
No!
up.
You shut up and get the fuck out!
Touch me.
Why is it okay for this woman to talk to this grown man this way, knowing this man could potentially hurt her? Because she understands that she has somebody that's gonna step up and protect her. Now this man just got knocked out because his wife didn't know when to be quiet. And this woman talking about some, I'm trying to do me. When you get married, it's not about you anymore. It's about the team as a collective getting to a specific goal. And sometimes the best way to do that is to have one person make the final decision. Sometimes you just gotta know your role and let the leader lead. For example, I play rugby for the USA national team. My job was to score tries. We had a team captain. We named him the team captain because he's the most knowledgeable and logical thinker on the team. He's not going to make decisions based off of emotion. He's going to make decisions based on logic. We have one captain because when that ball goes into the air, he is the one that has to call the plays. And if we have two captains, they might be calling different plays and the team's going to get split. We're going to get absolutely destroyed. Because I'm the scorer, sometimes I go to the captain. I say, hey, captain, this is what it looks like on my end. He looks a little soft. He's been playing me weak. He looks a little tired too. Maybe we should run this play. I trust the captain to make the final decision. Sometimes the captain goes, yeah, that's a good idea. The dude is looking a little soft. We can run that play. And sometimes he goes, no, that ain't a good idea because I know this dude. He's just baiting you. He's a really good player. Either way, I trust the captain to get us to the place that we want to go as a team, as a unit, and it's best to have just one person making that decision. And because I know my role and I trust him to do his role and lead the team to victory, I have a 2019 Pan American Games bronze medal. Women have to understand that men don't get appreciation posts. We don't get told that we're beautiful. We don't get told that we're doing a good job every single day. Men work every single day for mostly the benefit of other people, whether that be his family or for the corporation. So when a man finds a woman that appreciates him and is willing to reciprocate value, he will literally give you the shirt off of his back, and it doesn't even have to be much. Till next time.
My boo, I'm just here for the rendezvous. And I came the whole damn crew, cause I've been feeling like you want me to. You say stop saying I'm so I can't help myself when I pull up.